Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiasts. Today we're featuring a 2013 Mercedes-Benz GL250 BlueTEC. This is a clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got 44,000 miles on it, I think. We can finance it through Alaska Federal Credit Union. I can put an extended warranty on it out until 100,000 miles, and we welcome trades. So these have been super hard to come by. I think with the collapse of the Volkswagen diesel market, diesels have just started commanding more attention. We really like this. It's a little 4-cylinder turbo. It gets really good gas mileage. They're just they're hard to find with decent mileage, and they're hard to find with good equipment on it. And this has the equipment that we like on it. So, as I mentioned, it's a clean title, clean Carfax car. The only thing it doesn't have that we typically like is keyless go. It does have blind spot monitoring, lane tracking, lane change, parking assist, backup camera, power lift gate. So the BlueTEC is the diesel version. The GLK is a 2.5 liter, which is a 4-cylinder turbo engine, and has been a really good car for Mercedes. Got this a little close to the wall. So anyways, we like the color combination. White on black is a very traditional European color combination. We see it a lot on 5 or 3 series. So you can see the paint's in really good shape. There's a little rock chip here. We'll have that touched up. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Anyway, so it's got tinted windows, factory tinted windows. You can see the back. The back seat's really clean. It does have a power lift gate. I didn't open that. I should have opened that, but it's all super clean. And the only thing on this car, there's any signs of wear and tear. You have a little bit of wear here on the thing, and that's usually, you see that from like lotions. Kind of, it wears down the finish on that. So you can see the front seat. I mean, Mercedes got really nice build. The quality of workmanship is good. Their interiors seem to last as well as anybody in the European market. So you can see the door panel's good. You can see the dash is good. As I mentioned, the only thing that this doesn't have, which we usually look for, is keyless go. So the key's got to go in the dash. Not really that big of a deal. It's probably the one thing you can live without. So you'll see that triangle in the rearview mirror right there. So that's an indication this car has blind spot. Actually any car with any Mercedes with that, that's blind spot monitoring, which we really like. So that'll tell you that's yellow, and then that goes red, and you get an alert when there's a car in your vicinity or in that area. So dual auto climate control, wood trim, all very clean, no signs of wear and tear on this. You have dual heated seats. You have Bluetooth. This is your media interface here. So I'll walk through some of the stuff. It does have a backup camera, as I mentioned. That's not a very common piece of equipment on this particular car. You've got radio, so you've got satellite radio. You have a disc, you have a memory reader, you've got USB storage, a media interface. So this is called a multimedia package car. So there's your Bluetooth audio, so you can stream Bluetooth, USB storage. So you know, as good as you're going to find on a SUV of this type. Navigation, Bluetooth, your system, so your time, your settings, all that stuff down here. So this is the toggle. So this is you spin it around, you select it, it'll toggle up and down to select, and then you've got a back button and you've got a clear. So anyways, it's a pretty easy system to navigate. You have a multi-function steering wheel with paddle shifters. So on the right you've got an upshift, on the left you've got a downshift. Not probably going to use that a lot on the GL250 BlueTEC, but nice to have anyways. You've got volume control, so the ability to control your volume. You've got Bluetooth, you've got mute, you have a voice activation. This is your onboard computer system and a back button, so you can control radio stations or CD tracks. It allows you also to track through, so if you look up here, you go into this system and you can go through your settings. So there's your Bluetooth, and then there's attention assist, blind spot, and lane keep, and then you can modify those. So you can see by this, that little thing, that little car in the lanes, that's lane keep, and that little coffee thing is attention assist. So Anyway, so I'm gonna turn my heated seat off. Over here is your shift column. Then you've got a power tilt and telescoping wheel, your cruise functions, your front and rear wipers. You do have driving lights, you've got automatic headlights. You've got driver's side memory seat, multi-function seats, and panoramic roof, that's another one, so a dual sunroof. And then HomeLink here, 3 buttons programmable for security gates and garage door openers, and I think the rest is pretty straightforward. I mean, we really like them. This is it's a low mileage car. Hold on, let me tell you the exact mileage. On this, 44,688 miles. So, you know, for the diesels of a 2013, that's pretty good. Typically, people buy these things because they want to drive them, and that means they're hard to find with decent mileage. So, that's definitely below average for the market. As I mentioned, we can finance it through Alaska Federal Credit Union. We can put an extended warranty on it, and we welcome trades. If you have additional questions or would like additional information, we can be reached at 503-227-2354, and we'd like to thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.